Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're finally going to be taking a look at a very cool LEGO Ideas set. That's set number 21317, Steamboat Willie, with 751 pieces, retailing for $89.99 USD, $90, which is a very hefty price point. This set is really cool. It is the 25th LEGO Ideas set. Notably on the box it says boat does not float in small print there, which is so funny. The set is pretty much entirely black and white, except for a cool splash of color at the top there on the box. That looks really cool. It's definitely a nice design choice, especially because the Disney logo is all black and white. On the top of the box, we have some great pictures of the minifigures on film strips, and this being a LEGO Ideas box, it does open quite nicely from a flap on the front, and it's all black on the inside, which is very crisp and very clean. And then on the back of the box, we have a picture of the set with the play features. We got the spinning wheel and then pictures of all the different play features and places you can put the characters, along with a strip for how to make a set into a LEGO Ideas set. That's pretty much everything I gotta say for the box, so let's take a look at that instruction manual now and then the build of the set. And here's that instruction manual, and it's all done in black and white except for the color on the side here and the logo at the top. The instruction manual has a bunch of information here. Here we have Steamboat Willie and some sketches of the original design and everything, information about that. And then that does repeat in different languages, but here we have the Meet the Designers page, and then talks about the LEGO Ideas designer, the fan designers, all that stuff. And then it's got the same stuff in just different languages. Not too interesting about that. This page is normal, and then we have a bunch of colored pieces for the inside, and then just normal instructions until we get to the back of the manual, where we have a cool little advertisement for the LEGO Life app, and then a page for the LEGO Ideas, product, and some other images for other LEGO Ideas sets, parts list, and then LEGO Ideas on the back for voting for this set. Alright, and here's the set all built up, and it looks fantastic. There's a really cool plaque that's right here included in the set. It doesn't really add too much other than being a really great display piece, and we'll take a look at that right before we take a look at the minifigures. The build itself is amazing though. The build feels very large, although I'm not sure if it's worth the $90 price point. There are two great minifigures included, and I do have some problems with them, but we'll take a look at them now and then continue on with the build of the set. Alright, our first character is going to be Mickey Mouse himself, and this character is great, although I do have a pretty major problem with him, as you'll see in just a second. Looking at just this character, though, his accessory is quite cool. It's a 2x2 print called Turkey in the Straw with some music notes and everything. I'm not sure if that has specific significance to the Mickey Mouse character. I don't really remember much of the retro stuff, but if any of you guys know what this print references, please let me know in the comments down below. His torso is plain black, as are his arms and hands. His legs are dual molded with some really gnarly looking silver printing. I love that. The white buttons, they look great too. And he does have toe and side of the toe printing in silver as well. The headpiece, I believe, is identical to all the other Mickey Mouse figures we've gotten before. And he has a little cap right there, captain's cap, white with some silver printing on top. And this character would be really good and one I'm incredibly happy to get here if it weren't for the Collectible Minifigures Series 2. This is the character that came there. Spot the difference. It's literally just the color of the legs and the color of the cap. That's it. This is a $90 LEGO Ideas set that has the same minifigure as a Collectible Minifigure series. From far away, they look identical. There's just a little bit of a shiny sheen to the Mickey's pants and everything. And this is just so cheap to me. I don't know why they included, in a series that we only have, 16 characters for. They were like, you know what? Let's just, toss in 2 characters you're going to be getting identically in this LEGO Ideas set. And that was just terrible. I don't like that. I think it's just such a cheap thing for LEGO to do. And it really, sours me on this figure, because for such an expensive set to not have exclusive minifigures, it's really hurting. But discounting that, this figure is really cool. I appreciate the use of silver printing, dual molded legs, and that we're getting a classic character like this in LEGO form. I love, and I think he looks really good. Our second character is Minnie Mouse, and her accessory is a very nice white guitar with some silver strings. You could use this for a Coco custom if you really wanted. It's the basic guitar piece, nothing too special about that. This Minnie Mouse is really cool. She has the exact same torso as Mickey there, plain black with black arms and everything. And her face, her mold is the same. She's got some eyelash prints there. And for her hat, she's got a very nice white hat with a silver flower on top. Her legs have a very nice dress piece on top that is completely silver with some white polka dots, and I really like that. It's a really cool design. I believe it's printed silver, actually. The inside is just normal gray. And then her legs have some very nice white printing with silver shoes on the front and sides, just like Mickey. Her legs are dual molded, which is great. What really sours me on this figure, though, is the fact that we also got this figure in the Collectible Minifigure series. Everything is identical except for the color of the flower on the hat, the color of the dress, and the color of the feet. And at this, like, even the legs are identical, like the white printing and everything. It's not silver for her or anything. And again, why do we not have any exclusive minifigures in a Lego Ideas set? It's an Ideas set, and there's no exclusive characters. And it's like, I'm really disappointed in Lego because this feels like such a missed opportunity to include better figures or different variations of Mickey and Minnie for the CMF series, and I'm just not a fan. This figure is great, don't get me wrong, I do like her, I just really hate the fact that we get two of her if you buy the CMF series and this set. There's one additional character included in this set, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's some kind of black and white bird that sits on a gray telescope piece. It looks like a Lego Friends mold, pretty cute. Kind of looks like a penguin from the back, honestly, but it's black and white. I don't know what its name is. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments down below, but that is the other exclusive character in this set. All right, next we have this commemorative plaque here. This is really cool. It's got a very nice 1928 print right there, which is found in several other places in the set, and there's a very nice Mickey Mouse logo there, accomplished with a large circular tile here with two of these smaller 4x4 ones on top. And then on the back, we do have these pieces that allow the tile to be stood up like that. And if you don't want to display it like this, you can always pull those off and make it into a stage, and you can have Mickey and Minnie standing on it. And I guess you could put their little bird friend there too. And then it's like a really nice Mickey Mouse little plaque you can put the characters on and everything, similar to the styles they do in other like DTC sets or Mickey Mouse sets. And it looks cute. Definitely not like a huge, draw to the set. It's kind of like oh, I guess that's there too. I actually didn't know it was in here until I built it, because on the box it doesn't really show it on the front cover and everything. And I was like, that's pretty nice. It's a nice inclusion, but it doesn't make or break anything. All right, and now that we take a look at those characters, we can clear them off along with their little pet bird right there. And that bird does have a little spot where he rests on the boat. There's a little hole right there, and you can just clip the bird into place. Very, very nice and simple. And notably for this set, there are no stickers, which I find amazing. All the SS Willie in silver, the 1928 in silver, those are all prints, which is so cool. We're going to start at the front of the boat here and work our way to the back. There is a flag right here that you can pose up and down along the bridge, that's the word, with a steering wheel there that you can spin around. And it's not very accessible. You can pull off the roof if you really want to. And then on the inside there, it's just a steering wheel along with a life preserver. And there's a minifigure stand in there too, so you can technically take a character. We're going to use Mickey and just plop him inside and have him steering the boat. Although it's not very visible, he does get hidden pretty easily. It still looks good, especially from this side window. And that closes up and just attaches on those 4 studs. And there are 3 different smokestacks on the top there, along with the 2 biggest smokestacks, which actually do move with the play feature. When you roll the boat, it's on wheels. The 2 wheels on the side will spin, and the smokestacks will hop up and down. And I find that so neat, really cool. And it's a very fluid play feature. My only problem with it is when you turn the boat over like this, you get all this color, and that kind of ruins the black and white aesthetic, and it's kind of, it's not great, but it still works really well. And when you display the boat like this, you can't see any signs of that color. And there is an identical wheel on the other side, and that does spin in unison with the other wheel. On the back of the ship, we have a really cool play feature for the potato bin that is a print on a 2x2 block, and you can hook that right here, and that kind of stays in place, and you can wind this up or down, and you can spin this all around. So if you really wanted to, you could wind it up and put it on the ship, and it falls off pretty easily, or you could, hook it and then drop it down to the ground wherever you want. That's pretty neat. Oh, it's very flimsy, and you can raise and lower this, as you like. And then there's also a bucket right here, Thor's hammer, which is not anchored in and just like drifts everywhere, which is really annoying. We have 2 frying pans, one in black, one in silver. There is a door piece here that does not open. There's also a door piece on the front I forgot to mention that also does not open. I don't know why those were included. I mean, they look cool, a little different, but they don't really provide too much to the set. That's pretty much, honestly, all I gotta say for it. It's a really good model of definitely one of the best display pieces coming out of Lego Ideas, and it works really well for play too, because you got a really cool play feature there. And it's such an iconic model for Disney, because the whistling Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie, has been like a logo for the Disney theme and brand and everything for such a long time. It's really cool to finally get that set in Lego form. I think it's interesting that this came from a Lego Ideas set, as they do a lot of Disney stuff on their own, and it was kind of weird seeing a Lego Ideas Disney set, specifically one with Mickey and Minnie, but I'm not complaining because I really did enjoy it. The one thing I did not enjoy about this set, however, was the price. $90 for this set does not feel worth it. I know that it's a Lego Ideas set and a Disney set, and both of those tend to mark up the price, but $90 for a 751 piece boat that does not feel like it's not like there's any cool parts in it or anything. They're all really, really basic. All the colors are pretty much black and white except for some extravagant ones on the inside. The cost to make this is not high. And also, we don't even have exclusive minifigures. Like, as I talked about in the minifigure review, these characters are identical in molds and printing and everything to the Collectible Minifigures characters, because at this point they couldn't use new molds for Lego Ideas. And I think it's so cheap to charge $90 for a set with a couple of exclusive prints, right? And then 2 minifigures who are exclusive only in silver coloration, like on top of, like, this set is really cool. I really like it. I'm just incredibly disappointed. I think I would have liked it so much more if those characters were not included in the CNF series. This little plaque is nice, but it honestly does not change my opinion about the set. It's there. It doesn't really, change the price or anything. It's just a cool display piece. I definitely recommend getting this set. However, I would wait for a discount, get it on sale. If there's Target has that 40% off sale. If you're a Barnes & Noble member, get 10% off, because paying $90 for this is not something I could recommend in good conscience. That's pretty much all I got for this review though, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this set in the comments down below. Tell me, did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think of that price? And is this something you'd ever pick up? That's everything I have to say for it today though, guys. I'm sorry if I was a bit negative at the end there. I really do enjoy this set. I'm looking forward to putting it on display and everything, but still, that price just hurts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time listening to my review of this set. I'll see you all in the very next video, and I want you all to have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.